Good evening, everyone. The North Central boys basketball team is one win away from its second straight Class D state title. The Jets face off with Waterford Our Lady of the Lakes tomorrow morning for the title. The Lakers had a much tougher semifinal, pulling away in the last 90 seconds to defeat Wyoming Tri-Unity Christian 64-53. North Central politely pounded Fulton 64-23. The Jets know the Lakers are much better than Fulton.
Well, I've seen, they have some studs, and we do too. We just got to focus what we do best and really hustle hard. Boxing out for us is not really a strong point for us, but me and Troy for bigs, it's really important for us, and we just need to bring that Saturday.
A team very similar to a Menominee team where they got some length, they got some speed, they got a great ball player in Andrew Klein. Figure out a game plan against him. Snares twins are tall and lanky inside, very athletic, and the other thing about them is they're state finalists in Division 8 for football, so they have kids that have been on a big stage before. It's really going to be who executes better, who makes some shots early. Win or lose, I know our kids are going to be prepared, they're going to be ready, and they're going to be itching to play Saturday morning.
We're athletic, they're athletic. We're going to have to find our mismatches and kind of exploit them as well. They run that 1-3-1 that we have experience with, and we're going to try and attack it.
Tip-off tomorrow is set for 9 o'clock Central, 10 Eastern Time. You can see the game on Fox Sports Detroit, MHSAA TV, or turn down the sound and listen to Jerry Root on the radio. In the Sweet 16, the Wisconsin Badgers turned the ball over with 19 seconds left, allowing Notre Dame to score and go up by 1. The Fighting Irish eventually went on to beat the Badgers 61-56. Michigan Tech announced today that 3 members of the Huskies hockey team have signed professional contracts to continue their hockey careers. Hobie Baker finalist and the WCHA Player of the Year Alex Patan inked a contract with the Iowa Wild of the American Hockey League. Patan led the WCHA in goals, points, goals per game, and points per game this season. He was also a member of the first-team All-WCHA team and the Scholar Athlete recipient. Patan is joined by fellow senior C.J. Ike, who will head to the ECHL's Utah Grizzly, and Malcolm Gold, who signed with the ECHL's Indy Fuel. Ike made a switch to center this year and finished second on the team in assists. Gold ended his career for a second straight year on an all-WCHA team while finishing second on the team in points. Head out to the Dome. Lakeland and Hubble Lakes taking on the Ironwood Red Devils from the Superior Dome. Pick up the action. Bottom of the first. Laura Lyons leading off for the Lakes, and she sends a rocket to left center. It was just short of a homer, but ends up being a ground rule double off the bounce. Still bottom 1 with the bases loaded, and Peyton Gass hits one that the center fielder can't stop, and that brings Mackenzie LePage home. The Lakes were up 2-0. Lakes finished the inning getting 4 batters walked in. The Lakes would have Abby Sutherland on the mound to keep the lead alive. Top of the second, and Sutherland is getting help. Alyssa Hootery belts one to left where Callie Demers snags this one. Top of the third, Red Devils finally get on the board. Casey London hits into the gap, and that allows Kathleen Malowski to score. The Lakes were up 6-1 at this point. How about Nagani and Escanaba? They got a little started a little late because a foul ball tore up an overhead light in the Dome. Yeah, that sets you back a few minutes. How about this to start off the game? And this is the top of the first, where it would be an in-the-park home run as the center fielder can't handle it, and the runner comes all the way around to get the opening points of the game. That made it 1-0 Eskimos. 2 batters later, and with the runner on first, the Eskimos' Katie Ross drops this one out of the park to score J.J. Laviolette and herself. That makes it 3-0 Eskimos. The Eskimos scored one more in the top of the first. Katie Ross was back on the mound for the late game for the Eskimos, and she gets Samantha Carlson to ground out to end the inning. Day 2 of the Spring Swing Tournament continues tomorrow with games starting at 8:30 a.m. and lasting until 11 p.m. And, of course, for more sports scores and highlights, you can visit online at uppermichigansource.com.